Yo, man, what it is and what it ain't, man. It's your boy BL Ratchet from the We Are Florida podcast, presented by Mix One Essentials, and I'm here today with special guest
Ciara Alis.
Definitely. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. The weather could be better, but I'm doing good.
It definitely is, rainy today.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad everybody's sliding around safe,
Yes.
Definitely. So, where you from?
Polk County.
Polk County?
Yeah, Lakeland.
Okay.
Lakeland, Florida.
Is Lakeland the biggest city in Polk County?
Really?
Yeah. Is it?
Geography?
I mean, I don't know.
I feel like, I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
We'll just say yeah.
Because, I don't know. I just know that we hear about Lakeland
a
and
lot.
Winter Haven, and then probably Haines City, and that's probably it.
Yeah.
A little bit of Bartow here and there.
A little bit.
Definitely. So, how was it growing up? Was you, into sports, church?
Yeah. Well, I grew up in the church. My family is bishops, deacons, pastors, missionaries, classic, right? So I grew up singing in the church, but I also, it's country, you know what I mean? And I'm mixed. So my mom is white, my dad is black. Mm-hmm. So I kind of had the best of both worlds in a sense. So, I got my church over here, church on both sides, but I would go hunting and fishing. And so I'm a country girl, definitely not city at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So speaking on hunting, you ever caught a fish?
What? Huh?
I'm saying you ever caught a fish
hunting and fishing are
you
two totally different
hunting
things.
And fishing, right?
Yeah. So yes, I've caught fish.
Yeah, I'm saying.
And yes, I've shot deer.
I was gonna ask you that next.
We use dogs for hogs. Yeah.
Okay. I never heard of that dogs for hogs, but I done seen it on people's trucks. Yeah. I definitely have seen it on people's trucks though, for sure. So what made you, coming from the country though, what made you want to step into music?
Well, honestly, growing up, I always got pulled, to come up on stage at church and sing and stuff like that, so it's always been my passion. But, I wrote my first song at 9. And so that's when I kind of started, seeing that creative side of it and not just, listening to music. Mm-hmm. I used to steal my dad's tapes. He used to have the Quiet Storm, on some tapes. And so, once I heard R&B, I was just I love this. I feel this. And, it wasn't too secular. Obviously, I was very young. Okay, it was. It was very secular.
Who was the artist? Who was the artist you were listening to?
Back then, who is it? LSG. Tony Braxton. Okay. Cut Close. The oldies. Okay, it's not too old, but late 80s, early 90s. Sure. But yeah, so that's when I first started wanting to start writing and being creative. And then next thing I knew, I was American Idol, what is that? So I became obsessed with watching American Idol until I went when I was 16, got the boot.
You got the boot?
I got the boot. And I never watched American Idol again. Never watched it again. So then I was I think I was 18. I went back again in Jacksonville. Might have been Jacksonville or Tallahassee. No, it was Jacksonville. And got the boot. Well, I sang Mariah Carey, Love Takes Time. And then she asked me to sing another song. And I wasn't prepared. I was another song. And so got the boot again. So I've gone a total of 3 times and got the boot. And I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to make music, make videos, push it, and do my own thing. And that's it.
I got 2 questions about your American Idol experience.
Oh, Jesus.
So how was Simon?
No, so I didn't even make it that far.
Oh, you didn't make it that far?
Listen to me.
Okay. I know it's a lot of contestants.
People were getting the yellow tickets. So basically, essentially, you start off just auditioning for random people. I don't know where they choose these people. Obviously, they're part of the show. But you have to go through, I think, 2 rounds before you get even in front of the main judges. Mm-hmm. So I was just crushed because I'm seeing people with crazy wigs, sequins all on, who can't sing at all, getting that yellow ticket. And I'm okay, then I realized the industry. I realized the game. Right. It's not about how great you are sometimes, Yeah, that can get you so far, but it's about who you are as an entertainer, So that was a major key lesson for me.
For sure. So did you ever think about going on X Factor and stuff like that?
So if I went to any, it would be The Voice. If I decided to do one again just for the hell of it, let's have fun, It would be The Voice.
The Voice lit though. Like the Voice
Right.
The Voice is different than those other ones. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Definitely. Yeah. So like, what gave you the confidence?
It's kind of weird because I'm like, I get a little shy when it comes to like performing and stuff, and I'll be nervous, like my mouth gets dry, my heart starts beating, I start sweating, and I'm like, but there's something about once I get on the stage, like I don't know what happens, but it's like I'm not Ciara, like the person on the birth certificate and social security card. It's like I'm Ciara Alis, like I'm an artist, like I know there's been performances where literally in my mind I think I messed up, like I'm like, oh my gosh, I did terrible, oh this, that, and the next, and then I watch it and I'm like, what? Because in my head it goes totally different than my body just does it.
You know, like, how they say you know how they say like the lights will inspire you? And for real, that's probably what it is. That's probably what it is, for sure. Definitely. So like, speaking on your musical journey, like, you know what I'm saying? Do you feel like women, like nowadays in the R&B game is it kind of like scarce? Like it's not a lot? It's not a lot there no more? Or do they just try to go to the rap lane now?
So I hear people sometimes say like R&B is dead. I
wouldn't say that.
I don't believe
Everybody's
that.
saying
I don't believe that at all.
In a way.
The thing is, I believe it's oversaturated with more pop and hip hop than it is R&B. You know what I mean? I feel like it's more like diverged all into one, versus like, and I do the same, you know what I mean? I have some songs that are like, this is pure R&B, but then I also want to have fun sometimes, you know what I mean? So like, I don't like to be put into a box of like, I can only do this, because I have some jazzy type songs, and then I'll get a little, and some other ones. So, for sure. I mean, I like what's happening, but I do wish that we could get more of that soul R&B, and I'm gonna be the one to do it. So sure. I'm gonna make sure. For
sure. So who would you say they compare your style to?
Honestly, and that's the thing. I think because like my music is so diverse, like you can go through like my playlist on Apple Music or wherever you listen to music, and like everything is just so different. So I haven't really been compared like to anyone that I can think of. I know growing up, like when I would like sing at school and in the choir and stuff, like they would say Mariah Carey, but that's just because I was obsessed with Mariah Carey. So of course I would sound like her because I was like imitating a little bit.
For sure.
So, but as like an artist now, I haven't really had anybody like compare me to anyone.
Okay. So how was the Atlanta Hip Hop Awards?
I didn't. What?
The Atlanta Hip Hop Awards?
No, so that's coming up.
Oh, that's coming up.
Yeah, that's
and you're nominated?
Yeah, for R&B Artist of the Year. When I saw that, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Say what?
That's lit.
Yeah. So that's lit. September 3rd. Okay. September 3rd will be in ATL.
Are we invited?
Yes. Okay. Yes, of course.
Okay. Definitely. I never really personally heard of it.
Okay.
But I know when once your team sent it in and they told us about it, I was like, what is that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
me too.
I did look it up. I didn't see what date it was. Yeah. Though. I thought it had already came or something like that. But that's lit though.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
lit.
excited. It's nice to see like love from outside.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
So go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask though, like how does it feel like getting support from the outside, like, people that's not even in Florida and stuff like that?
Honestly, it's amazing, right? But also it's a little bittersweet, because obviously, and I feel like maybe it's with everybody or maybe it's just me, but like I want to feel that much love from my home. You know what I mean? But that's also another tough lesson that I learned. Like growing up, they always said if the people who you grew up with aren't, then no one will. But that's a lie. That's a lie. You know what I mean? Because the bottom line is people who you grew up with sometimes don't want to see you do great. Sometimes don't want to see you do better than them. They're like, we were sitting in the same class and you got a C on that test. I remember, like, I made an A, so I'm going to be better than you the rest of my life, and I don't want to see you do good. When all it takes is literally a simple share, you know what I mean? A like, a comment, like anything. But I feel like sometimes people are afraid to show that support, especially if they've talked about you. You know what I mean? If they've been in the groups of gossip or this, that, and the next, like, what do they look like? Even if they like my music or they, you know, genuinely like me as a person, because people sit up and pillow talk, you know, like, it's hard for them to show that love. So for me to see it outside of my hometown, like, good for me. Good for me, you know, so.
So what do you say to the naysayers and the haters?
Well, see, that's the thing. Truthfully, I haven't, like.
Haven't had to receive none of that?
I haven't.
That's great.
You know, like, yeah.
That's
so
good.
if there is some, like.
You wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
That's lit. That's lit. Definitely. So, like, how was it, you know what I'm saying, opening up for Drew Filmed It, YNW Melly, and 100K, you know what I'm saying, management?
So that was dope. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, that performance, like, I really felt like, okay, for one, this is just sidebar. I do not like heels. I don't like wearing heels. Like, yeah, they're sexy, they're cute, like, you're so elegant. I don't like it. You know what I mean? So I do, obviously, because I'm a performer, so whatever the wardrobe is, that's what it is.
For sure.
But I'm a sneaker girl. So at that particular performance, it was wild because I could have sworn I broke my ankle. And no one saw, but my ankle came out of my shoe a little bit. But then I went back and looked at the footage, but it was like, you could see like a little bit offbeat step, but once again, that like performer thing came in. But yeah, it was amazing. It was dope.
Definitely. So how do you feel when you performing?
It's almost like a high. Like, truthfully and like honestly speaking, it's honestly like a drug. And I had my first performance this past October. So not even a year ago was my first time getting on the stage.
And where was that at?
That was at a showcase in Tampa. Daisha, the promoter.
Okay.
That was the first time I met her face to face. And it was a showcase. And she was like, you don't have to compete, you know, just come out and perform. I want people to see how great you are. Because I was just making music at the time and just putting it on, you know, Apple Music. I was just, you know, putting my music out because I just wanted to do that. So she was in my inbox for a little while, and like, I'm not an inbox person. I'm not a DM person. Like, I might see it 9 times out of 10. I won't, unless I know I'm looking for something or you tell me. So like, I would see her sometimes. I'm like, I don't know her. Like, I'm not going to open this, you know?
For sure.
So one of my friends, Shanae, she also does promotion. I've known her since middle school, and she messaged me. She was like, hey, the lady who's been like commenting on all your stuff and liking all your stuff, she's, you know, does a lot of shows. Like, she really wants to get you on stage. Respond to her. So I was like, oh my God, okay. So I went to it. I responded. So she was like, just come out. You don't have to compete. You don't have to pay anything. Like, I just want you to, you know, see that you can do this.
For sure.
So I got on that stage, craziest thing ever, and I probably shouldn't even be talking about this, but I got on the stage, I performed, and when the showcase was over, like, it was great. It was amazing. Like, I was so nervous, and I got up there, and everything went away. But when the showcase was over, and they got ready to announce the winners, they did 3rd place, you know, yay. They did 2nd place, you know, yay. They did 1st place, and I won. And I was like, I probably looked crazy, because I was sitting there like, no, I didn't. Like, I didn't win. And because I didn't compete. I didn't compete. I wasn't competing. And they were like, come up here, you won. And I'm looking at Daisha like, I'm not supposed to be winning. And she's like, just go with it. So I got up on the stage and I was like, I won. Like, I'm good, you know, like, I can do this. Yeah. And that was the spark. So from there, it was like, we just had show after show. And then we had a break so I could work on my project. And during that break, I started to feel like a little, like, sad, like a little depressed. And I'm like, what is going on with me? But I realized it was the shows, like, became like an addiction, you know? And when it was like that downtime, I was like, okay, I got to get this project done so I can get back on the stage. Like, I got to, yeah, so that's where it is.
And then you end up doing Bethune?
Yeah, Bethune was awesome. Like, it was cool being in, you know, Bethune, the college environment. Yes, HBCU. Yep. Sure. And there was so much love, and I was nervous because I'm like, you know, college students are a little bit like hit or miss. Like, either they like you, they want to hear you, or they absolutely don't, and they'll just be sitting there looking like, yeah. So it was nice to actually, like, everybody came up afterwards, like, they got my merch, and It was nice. Like, it was nice. Like, they're inviting me back, you know? So I'm like, okay, we have, like, a school that we're locked in with. So now let's add FAMU. Can I get, you know, FSU? Let's keep them coming. Let's keep them coming.
Keep them coming. I ain't gonna lie. I know it's probably lit to rock a college crowd, though.
Yeah,
that's
it was
different.
cool.
That's definitely different.
Oh, and that's when I had Key Drummer.
Yeah.
Key Drummer Boy. Yeah.
Key Drummer Boy, shout out to him.
Yes, shout out. Yeah, I had him come out. So, like, I performed with Key. So, it was nice. Like, he was a familiar face, you know, so it was nice. It kind of, like, I think set the platform for me. So, they're like, oh, okay, who's this girl? So, it was nice. It was nice. Okay.
So, how often do you know, I heard you say you're working on a project. Can we, you know what I'm saying, know when you're dropping it?
So, I actually just dropped it March 24th. So that was the release date.
What's the name of it and where we can find it at?
Phases and everywhere you listen to music. So Phases, PHASES, everywhere you listen to music.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. What's the hit single you pushing on that right now?
So with that one, I Want You is the first single on the track or on the EP, and it's so crazy because I recorded that song probably 3 years ago, and like I hadn't really done anything with it, but it was one of my favorites, and I'm like, I have to do something with this. Produced Shaq D Productions in Lakeland, Florida. Shout out. But yeah, so I had it, and I'm like, I want to do something. So essentially, the EP is called Phases because it goes through like the phases of love. You know what I mean? Like you meet somebody, you know, you like them, but like, I've already been here. I don't really want to do this again. But then, you know, the heart takes over every time. Then the toxicity takes over, and now you mad, and now you get back. So like the EP literally takes you through all those emotions. So no matter what type of relationship you're in or have been in, there's somewhere on that EP that you could say, okay, I'm feeling this.
Okay. So like when you do you know what I'm saying, make music, you make music for your fans, or do you make it for yourself, or do you make it for, like, you know what I'm saying, people have all their reasons, all their different reasons.
So there's a lot of music. I feel like you can hear like my passion in those songs that I'm like venting on, or, you know, have experienced something. Cause sometimes I'll just hear like an instrumental or a beat and I'm just like it sings to me, if that makes sense. So half the time I don't even have to like try too much because like I hear these things. And then I write. So what was the question? So what happens when you talk too much?
I'm telling you, but I just forgot the question now when you said that, when you talk too much. But I definitely just forgot it now. But are you trying to build a team though?
Yeah, I feel like that is like super important. Just to be successful, because one person can't do it all. You can't do it all. Now you can try. There's a lot of people who, you know, get the ball rolling by themselves, and that's awesome and great. But the reality of it is, especially for me, like I'm a team player. Like I like to bring in, you know, everybody has a job. You're good at this, you're good at that, you're good at that, and let's all eat. You know, so that's my goal right now, just finding those people who are loyal and consistent and see the dream and see the picture and believe in it. So for sure.
So let's get, you know what I'm saying, let's get on a little bit of other stuff. Okay. Like you say you high into fashion and shoes? You're a sneaker girl?
No, okay, rewind.
Okay.
I don't know the difference between any shoes at all. Okay. I prefer to wear sneakers. Like I've been really into like the recycle shoes. Okay, like Nike has these recycle shoes, like they're made from a recycled material. Like I know people are like,
no, I'm listening. I'm learning.
But yeah, so Nike has like a whole line. So anytime I see them, like I love them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So why is it that you don't like heels?
I just can't walk in them.
You can't walk in them?
Like I'm literally like not good at walking in heels. I used to be, and it's so weird because like I was a cheerleader in high school, and so there was like a point in like my high school time where I was wearing like heels to school, you know, like I thought I was like on Legally Blonde or something. Okay. Bring it on, you know, but I don't know. I think it's like I've gained some weight, so it's just heavy on the you know, the soles, you know. So I think I just need to walk in them more. Maybe I'll start like doing laundry in them or washing dishes in them, and then I'll get back to it. But right now, it's like, it's showtime. Okay, let me put these on.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely agree. So you being an R&B artist, what is one of your favorite songs like from back in the day that still plays in your head? You know, that still pops up.
I was always like big with Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
I love Lauryn Hill. Fugees. Did you said song or artist? Song. You said song.
I mean, you can tell me your artist too, though.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill. I really did enjoy Lauryn Hill. Like, she was very free spirited. You know, sure. She was about her business. You know, I feel like she was like a guiding stone for like my sultry, you know, take on a lot of things. So
okay, definitely. So, can you give me your top 3 R&B artists?
Oh, okay. All right. Lauryn Hill, Snow Allegra, and your girl.
Okay. That's lit. Definitely. So what was your favorite movie growing up?
Oh, my God. Titanic.
Titanic?
Yes.
Why did you like Titanic?
And mind you, okay, this might tell my age a little bit. Titanic, when I became obsessed, was 2 VHS tapes. In one box, because the movie's long. The movie is long as hell. Long. Yeah, so it was 2 tapes, and I just loved it. Like, I'm a hopeless romantic, and like I just like, oh. Now, what I don't like is that she let Jack fall. Like, that was lame to me. Yeah. Like, that wouldn't happen with me. But like that movie, it was just so passionate and beautiful. But then she also was kind of cheating. Okay, maybe that shouldn't have been my favorite movie.
I mean. What's another romantic movie you like?
Romantic movie. What was the movie with? It's like Johnny and June. Johnny Cash. Oh, I can't remember the name of the movie, but I love it. So I don't know. Do you know Johnny Cash?
No.
Are you serious?
I mean, I probably seen the character, but I don't know the name just off the
Like,
rip.
he's like a country kind of rock.
Yeah.
So they have a movie, and it's beautiful. That one also involves...
cheating.
Yeah.
I mean, most movies do.
Yeah, but, like, you would think when I was younger, I would be like...
Do you like toxic men, though? At all?
Okay. I don't think so.
You don't... You don't think so? What you mean you don't think so? You just wind up with them, or...
So I feel like, you know, everybody's working on themselves. Truthfully, you know what I mean? Like, I probably have some toxic traits. Yeah. You know, I feel like everybody has something. You know what I mean? Like, that they're working on, or that they probably should start working on. You know, now like toxic, like just like possessive and like controlling and like that. Like, I'm past that. That ain't cute. It's not attractive. Like, no. I'm not going for that. But you know what I mean? Like, it's okay to be a little insecure. You know? That's all right.
you know? Like that when they ask
just
about
a little, you know? Like,
okay.
Be obviously confident, you know what I mean? But it's okay.
For sure. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you into too much of the media and stuff like that, but you know, Lil Durk, you know what I'm saying? His girlfriend took him back, and Lil Baby girlfriend took him back. Are you taking the ex back?
Oh, Lord. What? Wait, no. So, I don't have exes.
You don't have exes? Only futures?
Futures, amen.
I like that. Okay. Definitely. So, like, you know, people be wanting to know, like, because every female is different, but what is your biggest male turnoff, like, about a male?
No hustle, no motivation.
No motion.
No, and I don't even know what that means, truthfully.
No, I'm just saying that they know what it means.
But, like, I just, like, if you're not, like, reaching for something, or you don't have a goal, like, if you're not, like, I'm never comfortable. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to my career, when it comes to like my growth, and you know, like, I'm never comfortable. There's always something. Like, even if I set this goal and I get there, I'm like, yes, okay, but it's not time to chill. Like, now I'm like, okay, what's next? You know, so I just unmotivated.
What's next?
Unmotivated? No.
For sure. Unmotivated. Speaking of motivation, like, what motivates you? You know what I'm saying? To to get up every day and like, you know what I'm saying, want to be this person and be energetic and have this singer mood, you know what I'm saying, and put your vocals on?
I'm not gonna lie. You know, there are some times where I don't. I don't want to. You know, just because like it's so funny because like when you dream of something and you want to do it, like all you see is the glitz, the glam. You know, you see like this, like, oh, this must be so much fun. You know, but the reality of it is like it's work. You know what I mean? So like when you take your hobby and turn it into work, sometimes you're going to enjoy it, sometimes you're not. When you take your passion and turn it into work, don't be confused because you're still going to have times where you don't want to do this shit. And that's just it.
For sure.
You know? So honestly, it's just I want to provide something bigger for my people. You know, like I want to, if nobody else can do it, like I'm going to keep working and I'm not stopping until that is achieved. So I want to provide for my people.
For sure.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you this question. Mary J. Blige or Mariah Carey?
Oh, damn. That's so, why? Really?
I mean, I have to.
Mary J. Blige.
Okay.
Oh, man.
That's crazy. So what's your favorite Mary J. Blige song? I mean, even males got them.
Anyway, even if you cannot say.
Yeah, that's that one. Yeah. That's that one for sure. Or that like Not Gonna Cry, something like that.
Yeah, No More Pain.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, like she got songs for everybody, man.
She's got some stuff.
And I feel like if you know, a lot of people just like they won't give her flowers. You know, they a little bit of people do, but not the world. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. She definitely deserved it. Yeah. So Beyonce or Rihanna?
Aren't they the same? I'm kidding.
Oh man.
I'm kidding. I'll give it to the queen.
Okay.
I'll give it
Who's your queen?
The queen bee. She ain't my queen. Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
I'm just asking. You said Queen Bee, right? You said you're gonna give it to the queen.
Yeah, Queen Bee.
Okay, Queen Bee. Let's go. So like you got 20, I mean, it's 24 hours, you know what I'm saying, in a day. And it's the last day on earth.
Oh, man.
You feel me? Dang. And only thing you can get is your nails and your hair done. Which one you going with first?
I'm not wasting no time getting my hair and nails done. Are you kidding?
You only got 2 options, nails and hair.
What?
I mean, no, you could tell me what you going to do, but I wasn't going to ask that on your last day.
Okay, if I have to choose hair, because that'll probably be the quickest. Like, I don't got no time for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm just, because that's basically about what you care about more, like your nails or your hair or something.
Well, because, like, my nails, like this is my hair. You know what I mean? So that, you know, I'll go with my crown. Looking good.
For sure. Definitely. So, do you like jeans or shorts?
I don't like shorts.
You don't like shorts?
I don't like shorts, yeah.
That's lit.
Yeah.
For sure. So, would you ever date a broke dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause we gonna get this money.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
No, but like for me, like I think that's like probably one of the biggest problems in our society today because I don't listen to the radio that much, like at all. Just because it's just so, like it's so toxic, like literally. And I think it's confused our young women. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? Like, because at the end of the day, if you're a boss, you could take a man with nothing and y'all can have something. You know what I mean? So for me, like I said, it's about motivation. You come to me broke, but you got a vision, you got a dream. Like, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. What are we waiting for? You know, so
I like that. I definitely like that. So, like, if you're dealing with the person, do they have to support your music also?
In what way?
I mean, like, you know, just, like, not down and also, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you were speaking on the sharing part? You know how that goes a long way? Yeah. But, like, I'm saying, like, if you're dealing with, like, so you're like a significant other or something, do they have to support your music?
I mean...
Would you want them to?
I mean, I feel like that's important because I'm going to support anything like my partner is doing. Like, even if I don't like it, I'm going to find a way to understand, like, what they like about it. You know what I mean? Okay. But regardless of, like, full support, I have to have understanding. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to this industry, like, there's a lot of you know, gatherings. There's a lot of, you know, meetings. There's a lot of interactions, you know what I mean? And obviously keep it respectful as I do. But when it comes down to like understanding, like this is what I'm working towards, you know what I mean? So, but that also comes in with the toxic, like controlling and things like that. I'm going to be respectful at all times. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I'm doing. This is where I'm at. You know what I mean? Because I think that's important. A lot of women are like, I'm not telling you nothing. I'm not sharing my location. And mind you, like for some people that may be some like toxic situation, but for other things, like this world is crazy. You know what I mean? Like I will share my location with somebody who I know is going to protect me because I need that protection. Like I'm not hiding nothing. I'm not nowhere you don't already know I'm at. So I feel like that is something very important because it's crazy. We got drill music.
Most
you know, like it's crazy out here.
So what's your vision, you know what I'm saying, moving into like, you know what I'm saying, your time going forward and like doing music and doing shows and stuff like that. What's your vision in the next 6 months with your music?
Next 6 months, truthfully, I want to drop a full album. And I want to literally like start a mini tour. Okay. You know, so like even if that is the colleges or, you know,
10 city tour, we on the way.
Right, you know, so at the end of the day, like that's what's important because if you're not putting yourself out there, who knows you? Like who are you? You know what I mean? So like that's my goal. Have the content, have the backing that I need and hit the road. For sure. Yep.
How important is marketing nowadays?
It's so important.
For sure.
It's so important. Like at the end of the day, like I said, if they don't see you, they don't know you. Who are you? It doesn't matter what you got. It doesn't matter how good you are. It doesn't matter anything. Like I've seen like some like badass. Am I supposed to cuss?
You good. You good. Okay.
Like I've seen like some very beautiful women who have like 300 followers. You know what I mean? Like, and they're selling like, what do people sell? Avon? Is that like makeup?
Yeah, they sell Avon.
Yeah, they're selling that. You know what I mean? But it's like you're not putting yourself out there. You're not paying for, you know, the promotion or putting yourself in these spaces.
You're not marketing and stuff. Right. People could be selling lashes, people selling hair, people selling
and
everything.
Nobody knows.
And nobody knows. Yeah. So, have you ever heard of Ja Morant?
Well, now I have.
Yeah,
I have.
Okay, so he was the NBA player that was showing. He got caught showing his gun on live in the last 2 months. He got caught showing it twice, and the NBA suspended him. And what you think about
that? Just childish.
Childish.
Yeah, I mean, like, you have a career. You know what I mean? Like, hello. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, okay, you have a license. Sure, it's your gun, but why? Why are you showing it? Because you want somebody to come prepared when they come for you? Because they know? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, if you're, you know, KShorty, sure. You know, like, show the gun.
Hold up. What you know about KShorty?
I'm just saying. So, but I felt like it was, like, ignorant. You know, like, at the end of the day, yeah, you're a grown adult. You could do whatever you want. But also, this is your career. You know, you are supposed to represent yourself a certain type of way. You know, if you don't want that spotlight on you and you don't want people to be all up in your business like that, go work at Circle K or something. You know, like, don't be in that platform and continue to feed our children more of this. You know what I mean? Like, put it down. What are you doing? Are you 12? Like, you're a grown man. I need my man to have it tucked. Like, I don't need you doing all this. Like, surprise. You know what I mean? Like, sorry. I got it.
For sure. I mean, that was that 100 coming at you. For sure. So, like, what do you think about people that's up there, you know what I'm saying, and just throw their careers away?
I mean, it sucks, you know, from the outside looking in, but sometimes it's necessary. For sure. You know, like, I feel like...
for the rest of the world to, like, level off, to be like, that person's not as up as y'all. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like... I mean, like, for your sanity.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So, like, at the end of the day, like, everybody's not built for this. And it's not always as, you know, cut and dry and clean as, you know, people would like to think. So I feel like at a certain, like, level, when you're faced with decisions, you know, it's either, like, you're going to stick to your guns and you're going to do what you know, believe in, or you're going to, you know, follow suit, and who knows what's going to happen to you. Most def.
So you spoke on KShorty. Would you date a guy like KShorty or Fulio?
Oh, I don't want to die. Like, no, what? I don't want to get shot. Like, no. Like, for real?
So So, I mean, you feel like if you ride with somebody like KShorty or Fulio, you're gonna.
I mean, if you got a bulletproof car, no, I can't.
Have you ever dated a gangster?
I have.
How was that experience?
Okay, but there's something different. There's a difference from
it's different levels.
So just like today's like gangsters,
yeah, it's different.
They are wild. Like they don't care about nothing. There's no value for life. Like there's nothing. It's like you're just a figure, like a non-player character, and you know, what's it called? Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, GTA,
like that's what they're acting like right now. Like
yeah.
What?
I mean, they was raised on the game, so you know how they trying to play the game.
I played the game. I'm not out here shooting up the block.
Well, you wasn't. You was in a hunter though.
Okay.
A lot of people didn't hunt. A lot of people didn't get to hunt.
Okay, so I can handle. But what I'm saying is, like, at the end of the day, like, I'm not. Life is too precious.
Yeah.
Life is actually extremely valuable. Like, just waking up is an accomplishment.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So, like, it's just. The world is poisoned. What you think about the law? June 1st in the past, everybody can vote. Okay.
Everybody can have it.
Jesus. So, for one, why is my question? Why? For my entire life and all the lives before me, you couldn't wait to take someone to jail and take their gun. And you know what I mean? Like, so why are you giving us this access? That's the real question. So what is really coming or what is really about to happen that everybody needs to have a gun and be prepared? What are we really about to have to take care of our families from or protect our families from?
But
you know
everybody
what I mean?
need one.
That's my question. So nothing is ever coincidence. Nothing is ever just because, they want us to finally have freedom with guns. No, because they just buckled down on it. You know what I mean? Because of all these shootings. But then before they passed that, remember they took all the automatic? Mm-hmm. It started with that. So they eliminated those guns. You weren't allowed to have them and had to turn them all in. You know what I mean? And now everybody can have a gun. So you took away the automatic or, whatever, but now everybody can have a gun. There's a bigger picture. Yep, there's a bigger picture. Keep your eyes open.
You're definitely right.
Yeah.
So, like, what's some advice that you can give to, like, you know what I'm saying, a young girl trying to, you know what I'm saying, build confidence and gain confidence and step into the light and do the music how you know what I'm saying, started off and wanted to. And keep it going. Yeah. That's the biggest thing. Consistency.
Number one, do not wait on nobody. Do not wait on nobody. You believe in yourself, you push. You work that extra job, you work that overtime, you invest in yourself. You don't need anybody to do anything for you until they are willing to join the team, until they're willing to make the same sacrifices that you have made to push your dream. You don't need nobody. And I think that was my biggest mistake growing up. I always waited, for this person. Oh, I'm going to do this for you. Oh, I can do this. Oh, I know this person. Oh, I know that person. Less of this. More of this.
Yeah.
And that's just bottom line. And I think at the end of the day, mind you, God's timing, I wasn't ready, sure. Before. But I've had some opportunities, you know what I mean? But it wasn't the right time and it wasn't the right people, So always believe in yourself, be willing to invest in yourself. You don't need an investor. You know what I mean? It's nice. It's nice to have an investor. Who wouldn't want an investor? But what are you waiting for an investor for? Go work. Like, you know what I mean? Like, get what you need. Do what you need to do. And that's it.
For sure.
That's it.
Definitely bet on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the biggest advice I could tell you. You know what I'm saying? Stepping into this game.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, like, what's some advice that you live by, though? You know what I'm saying? That somebody just dropped the gym off on your end. You just been running with it ever since you know what I'm saying, got that seed.
Truthfully, go to work.
Go to work.
Go to work.
Okay.
Like nothing is free. Nothing is free. For a lot of people out here it is these days. I don't know what they're doing, but it ain't free.
Fraud. Scamming.
It ain't free. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, like go to work.
Sure.
Like until you don't have to. Go to work till you don't have to.
So would you you saying going to work, would you let somebody take care of you? Like a male? I'm saying he's a millionaire. He's a millionaire. Would you let him take care of you and like, baby, you ain't got to work. You ain't got to do nothing.
See, the thing is, there's a lot more that comes with that. Mm-hmm. Like, it's never that easy. It's never that simple. So would I allow someone to take care of me? it depends on the situation. You know what I mean? Like, if you became a millionaire or something while we were together, or even if I didn't know you were a millionaire and you just are an amazing person, but even still, I don't think I want to be like just taken care of. I don't.
For sure.
I like to contribute. I like to bring something to the table. That life right there, I don't think that's for me.
For sure. Yeah. Definitely. I like to be 50-50 too. I don't want to.
And sometimes it's not 50-50,
I mean, it's not. It could be 90. It could be 90, whatever. But at the same time, I want to make sure we at least 50-50 right here. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Not even financially. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Sure. As long as we 100 right here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's not, like, it's not a lot of R&B artists, but what do you feel like us platforms, us media people, you know what I'm saying, and all the different people that can help, like, people like you know what I'm saying, singers and stuff like that, because they only push the rappers and all the people that's known and stuff out. Yeah.
Honestly, like, if it wasn't for platforms like this, independent artists, like, would just be on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, or, like, in their kitchen, or on the couch. I'm on a couch. And this is going to be on YouTube. Lovely couch. It's going to be on YouTube too. But I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, because people who watch my YouTube probably aren't watching this, or people who watch this probably won't even click on my YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, who is this? But it's like platforms like this make it possible for us to broaden our fan base and our support team, because, like, it's needed.
Because different people going to tap in.
Exactly. It's needed. Sure. It's needed.
Definitely needed. It's definitely needed. So, like, anything new you got coming out, anything, you know what I'm saying, that you want to tell your fans about?
Honestly, just, we're doing the video to Thinking About You, which is the last song on the EP. So that'll be coming next month. And we're just gonna keep dropping the videos. Okay. We're gonna keep rocking the videos. We have some great ideas, creative ideas. So we're gonna be pushing more visuals, because I've noticed people like the visuals, and then they'll listen. You know what I mean? Some people aren't, like, interested to listen, first. So getting more visuals out there. The Atlanta Hip Hop Awards, September 3rd. That's going to be dope. And anybody can come. Like, they're selling tickets on Eventbrite. I'll put up the link on my page. So that'll be fun. Like, let's hit the A. For sure. Like, let's hang out. Yeah.
Let's do it. So, like, I got 2 more questions before we get up out of here. Mm-hmm. What is your dream collab?
Lucky Day.
Lucky Day?
Lucky Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's lit.
Lucky Day. Yeah.
So, my last question to you: do you feel like females have to do more to be exposed in this industry? Do they feel like, you know what I'm saying, you got to give me something, or you got to do something, you got to rub an elbow harder than a male might have to?
I mean,
stroke an ego, all that extra stuff.
It's a little bit harder, because I've had ample opportunities come, but then, like, I want to collab. Like, I want to get a feature, and it's like, okay, send me the session. Like, I can record myself. Like, I'm good, And now
they want you to come to the studio.
Yeah, they're like, oh no, I want to, feel the vibe. Now, mind you, I'm not I'm not, like, dogging that approach, because realistically, there's something different about being in the session, picking up the vibe. And honestly, some of my best work has come in those, situations where we're just in the studio. But for one, like, if you want to work with me, you know what I mean? Like, if you like my voice, like, I can still do it, Like, I don't know. It's just, I feel like men sometimes, but no, men don't overuse. Women are really one up on the men right now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I feel like women have to kind of put themselves out there more. Like, a man can be chilling, cooling, and he'll still get that same attention, versus a woman sometimes got to be, like, popping that ass. Yeah.
But I feel like it's even and equal, because, like, girls might have to show their ass, but dudes have to damn near literally become fake gangster, kill them, bang,
they don't
bang.
have to.
They don't got to, but they do.
Yeah.
To become this person, you feel me? They can stay this person and be mellow and chill and be, you know what I'm saying, content with this and just make the money. But if they want to go here, they got to diss. Yeah. They got to, you know what
like
I'm saying?
drama.
Yeah, you got to do drama. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, for the females to go whatever, you got to get a BBL or something.
Right.
Yeah. How you feel about BBLs before we get out of here?
I'm doing my squats.
Okay then. Most definitely.
I don't have a BBL.
I didn't say that. I knew, when you said you're doing squats, that means natural, y'all.
I'm trying to,
Bit fast. We definitely appreciate you for coming on here. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Any shout outs you want to give to your fans? Let them know where they can follow you at. Let them know that they can follow you on all platforms.
Yes. So you can follow me on IG, TikTok, Instagram, whatever you use for social media at Ciara Alis. So CIARAALIS, and that's everywhere across all platforms. My music everywhere, just the same. And then also just Boss Brody. Videographer, photographer, songwriter, engineer, producer, everything you could think of. He's behind a lot of my work.
That's lit.
Shack D Studios in Lakeland, Florida, behind a lot of my work. And then shout out to Kaluna in Tampa. Yes, that's Bae. She's a bomb artist. Okay. Just had to link that in there. We're going to be doing some work. Rennie and Young Booze in Sanford. We got some projects coming up.
Okay, that's lit, man. We are Florida Podcast, man. Tap in and tap out, man. Keep striving, keep going up, man. You know what time it is, man. We are Florida Podcast, presented by Mix 1 Essentials. Your boy BL Ratchet. Let's ride.